Hey guys, Union Pacific Omaha here, and welcome back to Engines of Union Pacific. Today, I'm talking about UP 4141, the George H.W. Bush SD70ACE. Before I talk specifically about 4141, let's talk about SD70ACEs. In the early 2000s, GE was strongly controlling the freight locomotive market in North America with its popular Dash 9 series and new GEVO series. EMD was falling behind in sales big time and needed a locomotive to compete with GE. They came up with the SD70ACE. These locos were produced from 2005 to 2015 after being replaced by the newer SD70ACE Tier 4, T4, or as UP calls them, SD70AHs. The SD stands for Special Duty, which doesn't have a meaning anymore. It was fine for locos like the SD40 that could pull mainline trains, work in yards, and do local jobs. The 70 stands for the Model Series, the AC stands for AC traction motors, and the E is for Enhanced. The locos give off 4,300 horsepower from an EMD 16710 G3 two-stroke prime mover. They can produce 191,000 pounds of tractive effort and 157,000 pounds at 12 miles per hour. They hold 4,800 gallons of fuel. They are rated for a top speed of 70 miles per hour. They weigh in at 408,000 pounds. They are 74 feet, 3 inches long. They stand at 15 feet, 11 inches tall, and are 10 feet wide, 3 inches. For UP, they are numbered from 8309 through 9104, with some non-ACEs in the mix, the 88 through 91s being SD70AHs. 4141 was built as UP 8423 in July of 2005. UP needed quick power and the unit was delivered without even being painted. Later that year, the locomotive was pulled from service and received the paint scheme we all know and love. It was painted in honor of the 41st President, George H.W. Bush. The paint is meant to resemble Air Force One. The unit is one of the most wanted to see locomotives by rail fans across the country for its rare paint and presidential influence. In December 2005, at the George Bush Presidential Library in College Station, Texas, the locomotive was officially unveiled to the public. I couldn't find the exact date, but I do know that President Bush even got to drive the locomotive. The unit is one that's very hard to find, as since 2005, it hasn't been in regular service. It was mainly stored in yards all over the UP system and was only taken out when it needed to be on special trains. On November 30th, 2018, in Houston, Texas, at the age of 94, President Bush passed away after battling with Parkinson's disease. After his death, the unit was quickly pulled from storage and a funeral train was put together. 4141 would lead a 13-car Bush funeral train special from Spring, Texas to College Station, Texas. Tens of thousands of people flocked along the tracks to see the train pass. Rail fans and those who just wanted to pay respect came along. Once to College Station, the president would be taken to his presidential library to be buried. Rest in peace, Mr. Bush. Shortly after, UP announced it was donating 4141 to the library, and I believe they are building a spot for the locomotive to sit at and be displayed. While that was going on, 4141 toured the country for those to come and see the unit for the last time. I saw the unit here in Omaha on December 9th. While many rail fans are sad we won't be able to see 4141 on the rails again, we can know where it sits is in a place of honor for all President Bush did for our country. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of Engines of UP. I got to see 4141 twice and hope to visit it again someday. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Owen the Train Man for letting me use his footage of 4141. So make sure you go check out his channel. Thanks again. Union Pacific Omaha, out.